are they shooting at him? No, I'm recording this. Why are they shooting? All they did was run, and they're shooting at them.
CNN is learning new details about the shooting death of Antwon Rose. According to the district attorney, an autopsy report found that Rose was shot in the right side of the face, the right elbow, and in the back.
The police did this! The police did this! The police did this!
Today, anger on the streets of Pittsburgh.
Black Lives Matter!
The outrage after a jury reached their decision in less than 4 hours Friday, finding a former East Pittsburgh police officer not guilty of murder or manslaughter.
Unfortunately, we have come to expect this kind of outcome all throughout the country.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom!
Somebody who a lot of us knew close, mostly Woodland Hills students, was shot, and he did not have the right to a fair trial. He did not get his day in court, and it's time for the students to speak up and use their voice.
It's very important to get the message out about the verdict of the case, simply because these are family members, friends, and like different constituents of your community that this is affecting, and it also affects everybody else. So, for example, like the ruling in this case and like the systematic racism that's built into, say, the police system and the justice system, that affects all of us as an individual. Even if it's not directly affecting you now, it could affect you or other members of your community in the future. One gets involved with the movement by kind of just paying attention to what's going on and like reaching out, trying to get involved. For example, like students during the recent like action that we held reached out to me individually, or other like, student leaders within like their communities or their schools, asking like how they can help and how they can participate. And you can also get involved by kind of just staying informed and just informing others on what's going on. And you have to expect the unexpected. For example, at this recent like march that we had on Monday, we also like had lawyers and marshals and medics there just to prepare kind of for what could happen. So in general, you just want to be prepared. You don't want to be underprepared. And yeah, it's important for youth to have a voice because the youth are the future, and whatever happens now will affect us in the long run and the people that come after us and so on and so forth. I do consider myself an activist, and I've always paid attention, but I've become more active more recently, stepping up last year with the guns in schools and all the gun violence with the Parkland shooting. And so I'd say around like 2 years. Pay attention to your surroundings and what's going on. If you see things in the news that you feel as if needs spoken out about, speak up about it, or try to organize in your own community, in your own school. You also like pay attention to your state reps and the people who represent you in your community, because what they do has more of an effect on you than, say, what the president does.
The jury, 9 white and 3 black, acquitted Michael Rosfeld, who is white, for the 2018 shooting of Antwon Rose, a 17-year-old who is black and unarmed. The shooting, caught on video, shows Rose right there in the white shirt and his friend running from police. Their car, Rosfeld said, matched the description of a car involved in a shooting nearby, and 2 guns were later found inside. His defense, it happened very quickly, he said in court. My intent was to end the threat that was made against me.
He did his job, and nothing to do with the color of anybody that he was arresting.
After the verdict, Rosfeld's attorney's office was shot up. And today, a commitment to keep fighting and remembering an honor student and his son.
I'm angry, but I'm not. It hurts more than anything.